Hey there, Pal3horse. So it's Game Changer here. So what we're doing at the moment is I'm doing like base assessments on everyone just to see if I can spot anything that they can be doing different, looking for things I can learn as well, really, just to pass to the rest of the team. So first thing first, mate, for level 47, I think the base is absolutely superb. I've had a look at on another account that I've got just to see where the spawn zones are. And you've done a cracking job of that, mate. You know, your spacing is really good. You've forced the players to push themselves quite far out, so I do like that. So no, absolutely cracking. I like this sort of central for your heavy cannon. That's giving great base coverage. That's going to be quite interesting to take out. And the fact you've got peacemakers in there as well, and a little cheeky one hidden there behind the smoke, I think is good planning. Two flak, absolutely fantastic. Both flak are transforming up as well, which I think is a nice little touch. So I mean, overall, mate, you know, really good base setup. So you know, you need to be very pleased with what you've got. Very little thing I can critique. The only thing I would do differently, maybe, or at least be aware of, from the point of the war factory, let's have a look what you've got coming out of it. So it looks like you've got rhinos coming out and a couple of rocket buggies by the look of my other screen. So I'd maybe have a little look at that. You probably want Abrahams to be coming out, you know, something with a bit more resistance, if you will. But I think, if I'm brutally honest with what I would do with your base, is I would put down a tank about here, and then what I would do is I would then obviously take firepower from your peacemaker, and obviously I would take out the war factory probably before it did discharge any sort of vehicles, and then I would take out the peacemaker as well. With you know, obviously both of that I'd probably do with M270, something along that sort of line. So I'd just maybe have a look, possibly just adjusting where your war factory is, or if you want to keep it where it is, you know, maybe tweak those mine positions, because I mean, certainly I'm going to be shooting from this sort of distance and your mine's here. So the mine's not really going to cause us any bother, certainly with anything that long range, and I'd be doubly certain to try and take your war factory out at range, because I want to be avoiding that peacemaker at all costs, really. With that defence set up, once I take this quadrant here, I can then pretty much have a blast, pretty, I would say, unfettered by much, and then get into the big gun there. Once that's out, then obviously things get a little bit easier for your opponent. So the way that your base is set up is naturally difficult to attack you from this side, so I think it's going to push people to this side, and incidentally I think that's your vulnerable spot. So maybe have a tweak of mine position, maybe have a tweak of war factory position. Other than that, mate, absolutely fantastic. So really well done. Keep up, you know, the great work, and it's going to be absolutely superb having you in the team, mate. So thank you. Cheers.